gentlemen, and our judges. We would like to extend a warm welcome to you all. Today is the second day of our sixth annual performing arts competition, Wired.
Let's begin this event by inviting our school's theatre team who will be performing a skit for you all.
Oh, it's nothing.
Hello, doctor.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Please take a seat. I'm fine. So, I was going through your reports and I've concluded that what you need is a rest now. You're not afraid to listen. Maybe you should go off work for some time.
That's all well, doctor. I like to work.
Like work. That proves it. You're on the verge of going insane. Don't you realize that no one in their right mind likes to work? Do you think I myself find it nice sitting here all day listening to moaners like him with their petty complaints?
Oh, leave it, doc. It's just that I've been a bit unlucky with my business, and that's all.
Unlucky?
Well, yes. In Switzerland, I was buried alive in an avalanche, and
And what were you doing in Switzerland?
I thought I need a break, and that's all.
A break. Yes, you need a holiday. More like a rest holiday. Frampton, when did you realize that skiing is the worst thing you can do? All that zooming around at enormous speeds, crashing with others, freezing cold. It's next to suicide.
I suppose you're right.
Of course I am. Nurse, could you get the brochure for the rest home, please?
Certainly, doctor.
Now, what can she do? I will not go to any rest house.
Just relax, Frampton. This will change your mind.
Here you go, Mr. Frampton. Beautiful, isn't it?
I have no doubts, nurse. Acres of manicured lawns,
No, but the farmlands.
Turkish baths,
No, but the beautiful fish ponds.
lawn tennis and croquet.
No, but the pasture lands.
Look, nurse, I've told you earlier also that I do not need a rest house.
Nuttall, take it easy. Sit down. Sit down. Just take it easy.
Calm down, Mr. Nuttall. It's time for your medicine. I'll just get it.
Medicine?
Just a nerve tonic, Frampton. It helps calm those shakes of yours.
Now what shakes?
See, you're shaking your legs. Take it easy, Frampton. Just relax.
Here you go, Mr. Frampton. Now, 2 more to go. Okay. You need to take it.
So, as I was telling you, a quiet country village. So beautiful. You're going to be wandering there, taking long walks. Just imagine the sights.
I don't know how my nerves are supposed to get better when I take this decision.
Trust a doctor, Mr. Nuttall. This is the best decision you can make. Take your medicine on time, keep a note on the symptoms, and hopefully you won't have to worry about symptoms for visitations.
Visitations?
Yes, visitations.
What sort of visitations?
Dead people.
Dead people? You mean spirits? Ghosts? Where did you pick this one up from? Vampire Weekly?
I know it sounds absurd, but it is the truth.
Why haven't I heard about this?
Frampton, Dr. Bronsky and Michaelovich, two experts in the field of depressive illness, had conducted a study. They concluded that 68% of the people that they studied on who had the same disorder as you, before going into total nervous breakdown, saw ghosts. These apparitions were real.
This is very hard to take in. It's insignificant.
Of course, it's insignificant for you, Nuttall. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have the symptoms, do you?
Of course not.
Then what? Relax. Nurse, could you just check the patient?
Certainly, doctor.
So, about my offer at Mrs. Sappleton's place. Your sister went there too.
You make some sense, doctor. I'll look into it. I think it's time for me to go.
Well, Mrs. Sappleton will be expecting you.
Yes, Aunt.
Hello, I'm from Nuttall. I'm supposed to stay here. Is this Appleton's place?
Yes, yes, it is.
I was suggested by the doctors that I should stay here because of my medical conditions.
Oh, please have a seat. My aunt will be down presently, Mr. Nuttall. Till then, you must try and put up with me.
It would be interesting talking to you. So, what's your name?
My name is Vera. So, do you know many of the people around here, Mr. Nuttall?
Hardly a soul.
Oh, then you know practically nothing about my aunt.
Only your name and address.
You may wonder why we keep this window open on an October afternoon.
It's quite warm for the time, but I'm fine.
My aunt's great tragedy happened just 3 years ago.
Tragedy? Tragedies seem out of place in such countryside.
They do, don't they?
And has that window to do something with the tragedy?
Yes. Out through that window 3 years ago to a day. My aunt's husband and her two younger brothers went for their day's shooting. They never came back.
What do you mean they never came back? They have to come back.
They were all three engulfed in a treacherous piece of bog. Their bodies were never recovered. That's the dreadful part about it. It was that dreadful wet summer, you know. Places that were safe in other years suddenly gave way without any warning. Poor dear aunt, she always thinks that they will come back someday.
But they can't come back.
No, they can't. I hope so. She often tells me about how they went out. My uncle with his white waterproof coat over his arm, and her younger brother Johnny singing, Bertie, why do you bound? Bertie, why do you bound? Do you know, on quiet, still evenings like this, I almost get a feeling that they will all walk in through that window and
Mr. Nuttall, sorry to have kept you waiting for so long. I hope Vera has been amusing you.
Well, yes, she has been very interesting.
So I hope you don't mind the open window. You see, my husband and my brothers have gone out for shooting today, and they always come in this way. They've gone out for snipe in the marshes today, and they'll make a fine mess over my poor carpets. You see, the mud from last week's shoot is still in there. So like you men folk, isn't it?
No, they call it nervous anxiety. It runs in the family.
Yes, ma'am.
Martha, is the tea ready?
Almost, ma'am. I'll just get
Make sure it is. Yes, you were saying something, Mr. Nuttall?
Yeah, they call it nervous anxiety, and it runs in the family. My sister also came here about 3 years ago.
Your sister. I seem to remember her. Sweet lady. Well, I hope your stay here is peaceful. So, are you a shooting guy?
Just a little. The doctor suggests in avoidance of complete avoidance of physical exercise, and they're not so much in agreement with the matter of diet.
Prepare the tea.
yes. My aunt was never so blunt. After that incident, things have changed for her.
Oh, well, here they are, just in time for the tea. And don't they look as if they were muddy up to the eyes?
Here we are, my dear. Who was that who bolted out as we came up?
An extraordinary man. A certain Mr. Nuttall could only talk about his illness and dashed off without a word of goodbye or apology when you arrived. One would say he'd seen a ghost. Bertie, why do you bow?
I expect it was the Spaniel. He told me he had a horror of dogs. Once he was chased near the banks of the Ganges by a pack of pariah dogs. Had to spend the night in a newly dug grave with the creatures foaming and grinning above him, enough to make anyone lose their nerve.